Got it. Awesome. Yes, YouTube is live now. Take care, guys. All right. Let's just fix something quickly. Welcome to everyone that's joining right now. Welcome to Forex Talk over beer. And let's go to fix this very quickly. And boom.
So you're looking to start.
Oops, sorry guys. All right. Boom. There we go. We are almost set. In the meantime, we're just waiting also at the same time for people to jump on, which is perfect. And en direct, okay. There we go. All right, so now I got access to, let's do this. Perfect. Here we go. All right. Perfect. So now, welcome to everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome, dogs. Welcome to Forex Talk over beer. Let me just make sure, is this thing live right now? I'm just curious. All right, we are live. Perfect. Just want to make sure. Let's see here. Perfect. Excellent. We are live. Perfect. All right. So welcome to everyone. This is called Forex Talk over beer. Concept is really simple. I'm going to open up a beer with you guys. We're going to drink together. We're going to go over Q&As. We're going to also break down trades that we took this week. And I'm going to cover specific subject, right? So, hey, Thomas, welcome. So, and if you're watching the replay, also thank you for watching it. But make sure you have a drink near you because we're just about to do a cheers, right? So make sure you get a drink. We're going to do a cheers. Is that something? Okay, that's my dog. Sorry, man. Good day today. Yes, it was an amazing day today. Amazing. So yeah, so we're just about to do a cheers. So what I want you guys to do is basically crack up a beer. If you have a shot, if you have wine, champagne, orange juice, because maybe you're watching the replay and it's breakfast time at your place. It's okay. You know, we're going to do a cheers together. You're going to snap a picture. You're going to post it on your Instagram, in your story, tag my name on it, and I will reshare it, right? So, all right. So first thing first, let's crack up the beer. Here we go. Perfect. And this is the beer you guys choose in the pre-show. So I always do a pre-show around like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes before the YouTube show. So we do a pre-show. We talk about pretty much anything. I showed my kitchen update, the renovation of the kitchen. And you guys choose the beer that I'm going to be drinking tonight, right? So, all right. So first thing first, second thing, we're going to do our cheers. That smells pretty good. All right, so you guys ready for the cheers? In 3, get your camera ready. In 3, 2, 1, cheers, guys. All right, so if you didn't have time to snap the picture, just rewind a little bit, snap that picture, post it on Instagram, tag my name on it, and I will reshare it, right? So make sure you smash that like button as you come in on YouTube. Cheers again. This is pretty good. This is really good. Yeah, that's going to be pretty much like a 3.75. That's pretty decent. I'm really tight on notes, but yeah. All right, so now let's talk about trades. All right, so since we have trading view already there, let's talk about today's trade. Okay, so let's talk about this morning. So let's remove this right here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so you see, well, let's remove this for 1 second. Perfect. Okay, so as you see, let's take a look at 4 hours. So if you look at 4 hours, can you guys say that we are trending bearish? We were trending bearish. Can you guys say that, right? So basically, we're creating lower lows, higher lows, lower low, higher lows, lower low, and here with just consolidation. So now when you have consolidation, you want to stay out of this bullshit, right? So you don't want to be trading in this area, okay? Because this is a bullshit area. This is dog shit. This is every shit all together, you know? This is massive shit. So basically, you want to stay the hell out of it, right? So it kills me when I see people trying to get trades in this thing. It just doesn't make sense. So you got to stay out of it, right? Now, let's see on 1 hour, because daily was still, you know, trending bearish. And if you look on the daily here, whoops, where's my arrow? So here we failed on creating a new high, so we were coming down. And let's see what happened here. So if you look on the daily, yesterday closed small doji. So uncertainty at this level. So we don't know, are we going up, are we going down? At this stage, we don't know with the daily, right? But if you look on the weekly time frame, we had a huge wick here, huge rejection to the downside, which got rejected in the golden zone on the weekly. So you can expect retracement this time. So it was like, all right, so we might sell, we might buy today. It was really uncertain, right? So now looking on the lower time frame, this is where you go get your information on how can you enter or not enter, you know. You guys sound as good, right? Just want to make sure I'm not talking to myself, but pretty much, I guess we're good, right? Okay, so perfect. So now let's talk about this. Oh, by the way, before I forget, the trade from Tuesday, the session from Tuesday is now available on YouTube. It was blocked. Nobody had access to it because, I don't know, during the live session, I went on Olympic website and I showed some image of the Olympics and I kind of got blocked from YouTube. So I had to delete some part of the live session, and now it's now available. So if you guys want to rewatch the live session from Tuesday, it's now available on YouTube, by the way. So sorry. So now let's get back to our thing. So I was just saying, okay, so now price was, you know, playing in this range. We had a fake out here to the upside. So at first, you know, to understand what happened, you need to put your zone like this and understand that this is a range, right? So now we're going to break up here, or we're going to break down here. So we don't know, right? So now we need to wait for confirmation because we had a fake out to the upside. We had a fake out to the downside, came back in that range, another fake out to the downside. And after that, another fake out to the upside. So, I mean, at this stage, I mean, there was no buys here. Here, there were no buys. Because why? Let's see. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. Why? Because you got no break and retest with solid confirmation here. You only had a break, consolidation, and back in the zone. So there was no buys in this area during London session. I mean, anyone that got buys here, I mean, congrats if it worked for you, but this was really tricky, really tricky, right? So anyways, so now let's go back to 1 hour. So now let's go back to what happened here. So what happened here is around 6 a.m. We showed up on the stream around 6:30, sorry. So this candle was closed. Let's go back on 30-minute. So this candle was just closed. This one, the 631, just closed when I showed up on the stream. So I was like, okay, so now we're breaking down under this major QP and we're getting back into this bullshit here. So I'm like, I'm not taking a trade in here. It's too risky. We don't know what's going to happen. We got this little zone here, consolidation. We got this zone. We got this zone. I was like, doesn't make sense. So let's wait. So kind of waited for a perfect setup and a good entry. So waited. So this candle finally broke down around 8 a.m. But as you see, you got a zone right here. So now let's remove that now that we understand the story. So now we got this candle breaking down. It broke here and got rejected. Nice rejection here to the downside. Close right at the range. And we got this area also can be problem. So I was like, all right, so if this candle at 8:30 wicks up and came down and break the low, it might be possible to take an entry because that's going to be also the 4-hour low and the daily low. So I mean, if we break this, it's going to make sense. If we don't break it, don't touch it, right? So that was my whole idea. It was this low I was watching. So this candle, even if when this candle broke this low, I was really chill. I was like, yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to break this low. It might be good. But this move down, don't forget that this move down was also part of the news from the USD, right? Sound works. Okay, perfect. Awesome, Sasha. Paul. Hey, cheers, Paul. Oh, man, Clay, what's up, man? How are you, buddy? Take care. Cheers, buddy. So this move down was part of the news. So what happened when there's news? Most of the time it gets corrected, right? So what happened now, we got a rejection here, and this candle closed nicely back in that range. But now we got some clean traffic here to the left, and we got an engulfing candle. It closed like right under this QP. So technically, I would enter at the opening of the candle, but since we were just under this, and I want that extra confirmation that we're going to go up. So once we wick down and we retest this zone with this level, with this tail, once the tail got formed and the dogs start running, as soon as the nose passed that high, bam, I triggered the entry. But the thing is, it moved so fast. It moved so fast that by the time I press open trade, to be honest, it was already here. But this is with spread, right? But my spread was at 0.8 or something. So with spread, my entry was here, but I kind of triggered it as soon as we broke the high here. But it was moving so fast that it ended up right here. So, which is good. You know, it's not a big problem. Stop was placed right here, you know. So I had a stop loss of, I think it was like 12-ish pips, something like that. Was it? Can't remember. Oh yeah, at first I was right here under this low, but I was managing it manually, right? As soon as we start to go up a little bit, I moved my stop right here. That's what I was saying, to around like 12.6 right here. So my stop after that was right here. As soon as it was like a couple pips in profit, I kind of trail my stop just to reduce my risk, right? And after that, man, price was playing around a little bit, to be honest. It went to my 11 pips auto break even like this. And what happened, if you look, this candle went to 11 pips. Yeah, if you see, yeah, so 11 pips got hit right here. But my partial TP, as you know, is set at 15 pips. So this candle started to retrace down. I was like, ah, God damn, you know, it was so close to my partial TP. But you know what? I kind of stick with it. I trust my analysis. And this candle opened up, no freaking wick down, and just exploded. And it was also timed with ADP news, and it gave the volume. So my partial actually at first, was set at this major QP. I was aiming for 20 pips. I was not looking to take partials before, but since this candle was playing around, I was like, you know what? Let's secure some profit at 15 pips. You know, so that's why I decided to put my partial TP there. I closed 50%. I closed 50% at 15 pips, and I closed 70% of the remaining at the major QP, and my final TP got hit right here, so which was 35 pips, and that was amazing. So was pretty happy with that trade. It actually went a little higher. It actually went an extra it went up an extra 30 pips. So, but it is what it is, you know. You got to be happy with what the market gives you, and I'm pretty happy with it because, you know, this area got rejected once. This area got rejected massively. So, you know, when there's news, you never know. And as you see, it actually got rejected and retraced down. Most of the time, news get corrected either fully or partially. So that's why I was not, you know, I was happy with it. Even if we can go up to this zone, it was my full TP and happy with it. So the problem is a lot of people trying to set TP sometimes too high, you know, and that's why you missed your TP going back to break even. You didn't secure any profits. You know what? Securing profits is never bad, you know, never, never. Even if it's 10 pips, 8 pip, whatever the amount of pips you secure, it's money in the bag, bro. Money in the bag. So make sure you put money in your bag. Put some money every day. Put money in your bag every day, you know. I mean, you don't have to go for the 1,000 pip TP, you know. You don't have to do this. It's okay if you're able to do it. Personally, I can't, you know, I can't do it. But yeah, you know what? 20 pips there and there, man, it adds up, right? It adds up. So yeah, and that's good. So pretty happy with that. Oh, Rageous is back in the house, man. What's up, dog? Sheriff checking in? Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Yo, Guy Clay, what's good? Oh, no idea. US 30 sales are good. Oh, nice. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, don't forget to smash that like button, guys, as you come in. All right, so now this was the trade from today. So now let's go over oh, by the way, this is the spin the wheel that we're going to do Friday. Tomorrow, we can add more names into that wheel because tomorrow, if you coming in on the live stream, you just need to send a nice label chart, and I'm going to be putting your name there, and I'm going to draw 5 access to our private live session, and I'm also going to draw three man, the Franglish trying to talk. I'm gonna draw 3 $100 coupon code. Jeez, this was hard, man. Whew, sheesh. Okay, so all right, let's go back to what we were saying here. Let's go back to Trixie. All right, Trixie, log it in. Log in. Come on, baby. Log. Oh, what the hell? Why is it not working? Okay, let me switch screen. Stop share. Let's share the other screen. Here we go. Perfect. All right, so hopefully you guys can see the next screen. Oh yeah, perfect. You see Trixie. You earn a sub. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, if you're new here, man, don't forget to subscribe so you'll know next time I go live. Usually I go live on Tuesday and Thursday morning for live trading session. And I go live on Wednesday and Friday night for Forex Talk over beer. So make sure you activate notifications so you know when I go live. You can also follow me on Instagram. All the links you need is in the description. So thank you very much, Giovanni. Very appreciate it. Have you done any prop firms? What do you think about it? I'm thinking of getting into one. All right. So before we jump into the next trade explanation, let's answer this question because this is a pretty good question. Yes. So I did try FTMO and I did try Funding Talent. Hands down, Funding Talent was the best. How can I say that? Was the best experience. Yes. I think that's the best word. Was the best experience. Awesome customer service, awesome program, fast payout. So yeah, man, hands down, Funding Talent. Again, link is in the description if you want to try it. Yeah, because most of the time people that sign up with the link below, I do draw with different stuff, right? So let me know if you decide to try it. But yes, I also add an affiliate link with FTMO and I decided to remove it because too many story with them. I don't want to start anything, but for me, my students, I always refer them to Funding Talents because this was the best experience for me. So far, every student that did pass the challenge with them so far has a great experience. So amazing. So yeah, so hopefully that answered the question. Don't forget, Friday is a dense party, Sash. Got to remind since Mike is not here. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. You're right. You're right. Thumbs up for Sasha. Hurt, hurt with fire. That's awesome, man. Cheers, guys. You guys are awesome. Hey, don't forget to smash that like button, guys. All right, so let's take a look at Monday's trade. So Monday, I actually had two trade, as you see, the first trade. And by the way, my Trixie is completely public. So you can go, the link is in the description. Also, you can check my Trixie. I have to say last month, I was a little lazy on labeling chart, as you see. I was super busy, man. I was super busy. So yeah, so June and July, I have to say I've been a little slacking off, but now I'm back on track. Okay, sorry guys, but you can see all the other month as you see, man. Trade ideas. You see May, challenge, NY Dogtail setup. This was something I was testing on it. This is how I use prop firm now these days, because I have the privilege of having a pretty decent account. So I don't need to have a prop firm, but when I decide to test a setup or test something I've been working on, this is how I use prop firm. It's to test setup and strategies. So this was something I was testing, ended up pretty well, but the market was kind of crazy at this time. So anyways, so yeah, you can see everything, every trades, how I took it, what was the thought process, wins and loss. You know, I don't hide behind my losses. I show them all. I don't give a shit. So yeah, it is what it is. All right, so first trade. Let's talk about this. All right, so this morning was the first day of the month, and last month closed bearish. The new monthly already created the top wick and was coming down. We had a nice bearish structure on daily NH4. I was either waiting for resistance at golden zone or break and retest of 250 QP. The 7:30 a.m. candle closed engulfing bearish, confirming resistance after break and retest. Took the entry on the opening of the candle, clean traffic, 151,830. So I decided to close only 50% at 15 pips. And my target was next major QP at 152 to close 90%. Unfortunately, it went to 15 pips, but after that, took me out at break even. So, hey, it is what it is. So at least I secure some profits. You see, always secure profits, guys, always. So let's take a look at it. So here is the 30-minute time frame. Cheers. Man, I'm thirsty. Did Dash collect any payouts from funding talent yet? You know what? Dash is being not present this week, so I don't know, but I think so. I think he posted some. Is it him? There's someone in the group that posted the payout. I can't remember who it was, but I think it's Dash. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I know for sure Baha did withdraw for sure. I think Rhino already did some, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, there's yeah, but yeah, mine was pretty fast, man. They actually give me a payout through PayPal, so it was quite fast. So all right, let's take a look at this. So first thing first, price was okay. Let's go up a little bit. All right. So as you see, price was trending down. Okay. So if you see, this is the golden zone. So I was expecting price to retrace in this area, form resistance, and come back down. This was my option B. Option A was looking for break and retest right here. So this is something we discussed right at the beginning of the session. So yeah, so what happened? Price came down, never retraced up, and actually decided to come down, forming a new low. So now at this stage, when you have when you're breaking this low, you got a new low established. So you know you're going to have continuation or retracement up to the golden zone to come down lower. But instead, we had a breaking candle, we got our retest candle, and we got our confirmation here of resistance being formed, which was also engulfing candle. So for me, this was enough confirmation, especially that we were closing right at 250 QP, right under it. So I can expect price to come visit next major QP right here. So I took the entry right at the opening of the candle, placed up right above the 250 QP, and that's it, man. It went down to 15 pips, which sucks because it went to 15 pips, closed 50% of the trade. And after that next candle, just wake up, took me out and came back down, almost to full TP, played up again, did another retest and came back down lower. But, seeing this, I was like, man, I know it's going to go down, man. I trusted my analysis. I was like, all right, let's see if I can give this trade a second chance. Because, I mean, yes, I did secure 50%, but I was like, man, I know, so when you see the same stuff over and over and over again, and you're always trading the same pair, you kind of know how it's going to play out, right? So you get used to it. So it's like a woman. You want to know how your woman's going to react to certain thing. So that's why you're with one woman. If you're trying to please like 5 women, woo-hoo, good luck. So this is like trying to trade 5 pairs. And good luck. All right. So anyways, so let's get back to it. So now let's see how I did give this trade a second chance. So boom. So let's see here. Second trade. The second trade was based on the same bias than the first one. In this one, I was expecting London close volume to break major QP. My ultimate target was the daily wick fill on NTP4 on the fib level, which was, oh, I'm missing a W here. Here we go. Which was, did I wrote which the right way? This is the Franglish in me. Anyways, was smashed, but had to close it earlier because I had to leave the house. You see, I wrote it fast because I had to leave the house. All right. Yeah, I was late for something. I closed at 29 pips just before 750 QP, which was my second partials. All right, so now let's take a look at this. Here we go. So you see in the first trade, it kind of, if you look at 30-minute, in the first trade, I got taken out here at BE for the rest of my trade, which was 50%. So now price came up. If you look at 1 hour, it was on the 30-minute. Sorry, guys. Let's go back to it. So if you go back to it, all right. So if you look at this, price came back up, retest again. So if you look at H1, it was kind of a break and a retest on H1. And now we got this confirmation of continuation to the downside. So now let's go back to 30 minutes. All right. So what happened is now when you have a certain period of in the day that there's going to be volume, you don't need this candle to be closed. This is where you can take an impulse entry, right? So this is what I did. So I got, this, resistance formed. And once we broke the low right here, this is where I took the entry. I took the entry here because, all right, we got a nice rejection here, which was the 382 level on the fib. So if you look, this is the 382 level on the fib. So sometimes price going to come back up in this golden zone or reject 382. It's one of the other. So it got rejected very nicely. And this candle closed like kind of right at 250 QP. So I was like, all right, so if we wick up, we don't break the high, we start coming down and break this low, we're coming down. This is London closed. There's going to be volume and we're going to be okay to take it. So this is exactly what happened. I took it and bam, we melted. We broke this. This was my final target for the previous trade, you remember? So I was expecting price at least to go there, which was, I think, if I'm not wrong, this was my break even. Yeah, almost. My break even was right here, 11 pips. So I always set up my auto break even at 11 pips. So right here, auto break even got hit. And right after that, closed 80% of the move right here at 15 pips and let the rest run. And this is where I closed in full. My full TP was right here. It was right here, which is TP4 on the fib level. And this was also the daily wick fill, right? So I kind of decided to close right here. And the reason why it's because I was just late for a meeting and had to go. And I didn't want to manage it. So yeah, so this was a beautiful trade, to be honest. Hey, cheers, guys. All right, so let's go over some questions here. Let's see. You guys, I got a question. Hey, don't forget, guys, smash this like button, man. What's up with that, man? That's the only thing I ask. I don't ask for much, man. Let's answer some question. Don't forget Friday is a okay. Yeah. The dash, okay. What is a major? Oh, mayor? No, major. Major QP. This stands for major quarter points. Quarter points. The major quarter points are the round numbers here. The 152. Major QPs are 152, 153, 154, 155, even number. You can call them like bank level, psychological level, whatever name you want to give them, but there's a quarter point theory, and price tends to be respecting those area very nicely. So I use them as a hint in the market, like kind of a confluence. I don't trade based on that, but this is a nice hint to have and use on the market. So this is why I use them. And the blue one are a minor QP. So I just call them QPs, right? So yeah. So hopefully that answered the question. Did you ever take FTMO challenge or any challenge? Oh, well, I just answered that question. Maybe you missed it, but yeah, I did take the FTMO and the funding talent. The funding talent was my best, not best, but my best. My best experience, best customer service, best program. I mean, I don't even know why someone will go with FTMO compared to funding talent. To be honest, funding talent is way better on the comp plan. So yeah, if you want to try it, links in the description. And if you have any question, any specific questions, send me a DM on Instagram. It would be my pleasure to help you and answer all your questions. Did your friend coming over to fix your OBS yet? No, he was supposed to come today. It was sick, so hopefully he can come like tomorrow, Friday. So next week we're good to go. So yes, I'm just waiting for him because I suck at techie stuff. I'm so not techie. Yeah. So how can we deal with high spread? Thanks. Oh, change broker. But yeah, I mean, dealing with high spread is very hard, man. I will, especially if you're looking to scalp intraday, you definitely want to look at lower spread. If you're swing trading, high spread doesn't really matter, to be honest. But if you're looking to intraday or scalping, you definitely want to get a broker that gets low spread. So yeah, there's not much you can deal with, yeah, you got to change broker, man, or look for something else. I don't know where do you live, but personally I use Black Bull Market. Again, the link is in the description. They offer very low spread, especially if you sign up with this link. They're going to upgrade you automatically to Prime account, which is the lowest spread without the minimum deposit requirement. So you can sign up with $100 if you want, and you're still going to get the lower spread possible if you sign up with this link. So which is pretty cool. So my spread with GJ in the morning usually goes between 0.4 to 1.2 depending on the time, so I should say average like 0.6, 0.7 around there, should say. Yeah. So hey, cheers. I like that. There's some good question coming up, so that's pretty cool. So hopefully that answered the question for you. Man, sorry, man, the Franglish, because my first language is French, right? So Abdir Rahim. I'm sorry, man, if I screwed up that name. I tried. I'm sorry, man. Thanks, Camilo. You're welcome, Camilo. All right, so Camilo, how do you recommend increasing the lot size? Oh, all right. So this is actually a really good one, and I will highly recommend you to watch last episode of Forex Talk Over Beer, which was it Friday or last Wednesday? I can't remember. It was either last Friday or last Wednesday. Watch both. You can learn a lot from those anyways, but actually explain how to do that. So I highly recommend you watch it. Because I don't know what's wrong with people and myself also. I'm including myself into this. because I did the same mistake. I increased my lot size and suddenly I started to trade differently. Just like, so yeah, watch this episode, this episode, and I think that should give you a good hint. And if you still have question, don't be shy to send me a private question on Instagram, and I will be answering them. All right, guys. So now let's talk about Tuesday's trade. Oops, what did I do here? Perfect. Let's close this one. Let's go over Tuesday. All right, you guys ready for the next one? Let's see if we have any more questions. Do we have any more questions before we jump into the next trade? Cheers, guys. What time is it now? 60. Oh man, we're good. Shit. We are good. Man, I have to play hockey tonight. And man, I'm still injured. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Anyways. Oh, I pronounced it right. Well, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi. Paul. Hey, Paul, man. A long time no see, Paul. How important is a top or bottom wick being formed on the break and retest on the new candle? This is actually a good question. This is actually I actually recorded a new video for my course about that. So you see, guys, I'm about to share something for free for you. You see, man, this Forex Talk Very Beer show, man, is way underrated. But yeah, I'm about to give you something here. All right, so because I feel good, I feel nice. So all right, so let me take this chart and let me try to find an example here. So let's see. Oh, this is interesting. No top wick, no bottom wick. This is another subject though. Let me find a good example here. Let me find an example. I'm looking for an example for you, Paul. Give me 1 sec. Let's see. Give me 1 sec. Why suddenly every freaking thing has top wick, bottom wick? Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to find one that, because I want to show you something. This one has a tiny wick, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna find one example for you, Paul. Give me 1 sec. Almost there. Man, I need to find an example. That's crazy. Why I cannot see anyone? Am I drunk already? All right, let's go check on the 30-minute, let's say. All right, this is not good. Nah, this is a okay example, but not the best. Let me find something. I really want to show you something. Oh, here we go. This is a good one. Okay, this is a good one. Well, let's take this one. Okay, perfect. Okay, so perfect. So if you look at this candle, right? So if you look at this candle has no top wick, right? Do we agree? No top wick. There's a tiny wick at the bottom. But who cares? We were talking about like this no top wick. Now price came up, came down, formed support, no top wick. Most of the people that came to this, went to the same school as I'm coming from, will be like, no top wick. There's no probability for price to continue up. I'm not taking the trade. Me, it all depends on how the candle is printing. So what I mean is, let's say that this candle at the last couple minutes is pushing super hard, right? It was like kind of right here and suddenly push hard and close with no top wick. Hell yeah, I'm getting the entry right here at the opening of the candle because I know there's a lot of bullish pressure. But if this candle is coming up, back down, 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 back and forth like this, and close with no top wick, I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out of this. I'm not taking it because there's less probability for price to continue up, right? But if it was pushing hard at the end, and close with no top wick, that just means there's a lot of bullish pressure in this next candle coming up, right? So yeah, that's my insight on this. So this was free for you guys. So now, people that didn't smash this like button, you better smash it now. All right. Cheers, guys. All right, so let's see, man. This is cool, man. We got a lot of questions tonight. I like it. Let's see. So hopefully that answered the question, Paul. When we should stop trading and change to another business? This question is like a plan B for all beginners. Thank you. Can explain to us why you are adding those lines on your chart? Okay, so let's start with the first question. When we should stop trading and change to another business? This question is like a plan B for all beginners. I'm not sure I'm getting this question the right way, but you should never stop trading. You should stop trading if you don't believe in yourself and you're losing money and you're having a hard time being constant, respecting your rules. If you're not able to respect your rules, trading will get you nowhere. So you better stop right now, So, but if not, man, just keep going and learning, because trading is not a quick rich scheme. It's a long-term thing, so you're not going to be making money in the first months. It's going to take maybe a year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe 5 years, maybe 7 years, but who gives a damn? Because it doesn't matter how much time it's going to give you, it's going to take you, if you can make so much money in the end, right? So, even if it takes you 10 years, how many years of study you need to do to be a doctor? You need to study probably like, I don't know how many years you got to study to be a doctor, but to make like this income, if I tell you, if you focus for 5 years on the right stuff, for sure you're going to make the same income as a doctor. Can you do it? Yeah. So I don't think you should never stop. You should stop trading if you're not able to respect your own rules and you're having always FOMO and yeah, man, you're going against your rules always and you're over trading, over risking. Stop trading now, or slap your face right now, slap yourself and say, okay, I'm done doing those stupid stuff. Now let's focus. Get a coach, get a coach, man. So get a coach, because anyone that trying to be better at anything, like in sports, I'm going to give you an example. I'm a Canadian, right? So I'm from Canada, and let's say Andre DeGrasse just won the 200 meters gold medal. Did Andre DeGrasse showed up at the Olympics with no coach? Say, yeah, man, I'm running alone. I know all the techniques. Yeah, I'm going to win that gold medal. Hell no, man. He had so many trainings. He had a coach, maybe 2 coach, 3 coach, 5 coach, 6 coach, 10 coach over years, trying to teach him the right way on how to run the proper way, how to get a good start, how to get a good speed after, like, let's say 50 meters, how to finish a race. So this trading is the same thing. So make sure you surround yourself with great people, good people. And yeah, man, sky's the limit. So cheers. Again, don't forget to smash that like button. All right. So can you explain why you're adding those lines on your chart? So those lines are called QPs. So I explained that just earlier. So maybe you want to, after the stream, just rewind a little bit, go listen to the QP explanation. All right. So quarter points. So those lines are quarter points theory. Much appreciate. Let's get some likes for Sasha. Oh, thank you, Paul. Very appreciate. How call that page about those lot size Forex something? It's Forex talk over beer. It's actually in this channel. So if you go, let me show you. So basically, if you go on YouTube, you go on my channel right there, and you see all those videos, all those ones, Forex talk over beer. I think it's the one from the either from the 30th or the 28th. It's one of those two that I talk about increasing lot size. And if you click on this is in French, but if you click on past videos, you can listen to a lot of those, man. Every video like this, Forex, those one, I mean, sorry, the blue one, the Forex talk over beer. This is where I break down all my trades and I explain how I took it, why I took it, right? Those are live session. You can listen to the recap and learn a lot also, but there's plenty of those, man. I also have like simulation. If you guys want to learn, those simulation was done like, I don't know, maybe a year ago, live trading session. Where was it? Live session. No, not live session. Sorry, simulation. Where was my simulation? Those are lives video. I can remember where. Oh, yeah, I think they are here. No, sorry. They are mise en ligne populaire in this section. In this section, no. Anyways, you can find it. All right, so let's focus here. Let's see. Any prediction for GJ for Asia session? Thanks. We'll take a look at it right after if you want. Yes, thank you for all the information. You're welcome. And bikini girl, surround yourself with that. Yeah, this is a good motivation, man. Clay. Andrea DeGrasse mother was born in the area where I live. Oh, really? This is cool, man. This guy can run. All right, so now let's talk about yesterday's trade. So, all right, so this morning, GJ had already created top wick on the daily and was looking at possible buys, but was mainly looking at sells. H4 and all the lower time frame was stuck in consolidation. Price did a fake out above 152 and came back in the range. I was waiting for either a 30-minute or H1 close under the range to after execute on the dogtail setup. Man, you guys are going to learn a lot today. So let's talk about the dogtail setup now. All right. All right. So if you look, price was mainly, again, you know, this week trending down. As you see, higher lows, lower lows, higher lows, lower lows, higher lows, lower lows. Now consolidation zone. So what I do these days, I never trade a breakout candle. You know, I never trade a breakout candle. Why? Because if you trade this fucking breakout candle, what happened after? Bam, stop loss. If you trade this fucking breakout candle, what happened after? Bam, stop loss. So, I mean, that's why I don't trade those breakout candle. I look at breakout candle, I look at them and look like not trading the breakout candle. You know why? Because I lost so much money on breakout candles that I'm done, you know? So sometimes people ask me like, why, Sasha, how can you be so patient? The answer is you're going to be patient when you had lost so much money that you'll be, all right, enough of this shit. Now I'm focusing on stuff that make me win. So this is the only way. When you're going to look at yourself in the mirror and you'll be, all right, enough is enough. Now I'm winning. I'm stop taking those stupid entries. I'm going to wait for the good entries, right? So anyways, man, I'm getting excited here. Oh, mosquito down, man down, man down, man down. All right, let's focus here. All right, so this is our breakout candle, 30-minute. There's another one. Jeez. All right, so 30-minute close under the range right here. So what I do next, I wait for this candle to open. I wait for the tail form to retest this area. And once the dogs start running and the nose cross the low, bam, I use the dogtail setup. So I take the entry right here at the break of the low, put stop just above this active wick, and bam, went to 15 pips in no time, closed 70%, moved stop loss to break even, closed another 50% twice. I clicked twice by mistake. Yeah, I was too excited, I guess. So anyway, so close 50% twice right here at the 250 level, because I know this a QP can be rejected. And my final TP was right here just before the major QP. And as you know, this QP got rejected and bam, came back up and took me out at break even for the rest of my trade, right? But at this stage, I think like 95% of the trade was closed overall. So it was like a tiny runner left, so which was super good. So very nice trade, very simple. Again, it was a long wait for a trade that took literally like 5 minutes. I think we waited 4 hours for 5-minute trade. So yeah, man. So when you wait for the good stuff, it pays off, man. So last week I was really impatient. I was coming back from vacation. I don't know where I was mentally, but technically, yeah, I was just like, I was really impatient. I was taking some entries, random entries. I was like, hey, whoa. So during the weekend, I was like going over my week. I was like, why the hell I did that? So anyways, so yeah. So any question on that trade? Cheers, guys. Thomas, Sasha is the best coach. Pack is best. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Thank you. Very appreciate it, man. Abdiram, can you suggest a coach? Oh, Rages says him. Okay. Thank you, guys. Very appreciate it. Yeah, I don't like to promote myself, to be honest. And if you want a free coach for 1 week, just show up tomorrow. If you show up tomorrow during the live session and you send a nice label chart, I'm going to put your name in the draw. And Friday night, I'm going to be drawing 5 names that's going to win a free access to our private live session with students for next week. Plus, I'm also going to draw 3 $100 coupons that I'm going to be drawing on Friday night for the mentorship access and the full course. So yeah, man. All right, so let's see here. Can you suggest? Okay, answer that. Leave a like on the stream. Oh, thank you, Rages. Leave a like to the stream, guys. Clay, you think I'm sexy? Damn, boy. Hey, cheers, Clay, man. Hopefully you catch some good fish, man. Our QPs, like, what is going on here? What are you doing there, dude? Yeah. Anyways, so are QPs like psychological levels? Yes, they are. A lot of value. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will be there inshallah. Oh, all right, cool, perfect, man. Sweet, excellent. All right, so now sure, why not? So let's see. Let's take a look for Asian session. Let's take a look for Asian session. So let's share the other screen. Too many screen here. Okay, perfect. So now let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, so before I delete any zone, let me just paste that in my Trixie. And so let's call that GJ cell. Which date were we? We were already 0408 2021. And the cool thing with Trixie, oh, by the way, guys, if you don't use Trixie, you know the chart I was showing you, this is my journal. This is Trixie. Trixie is pretty cool. It's a live journal. You can switch from time frame to time frame. This is not a screenshot. This is the best trading journal. And if you guys are not journaling, I don't know what the hell you guys doing, but you should start journaling now to be able to go over your trades, understand what you did wrong, what you did good, always getting better. Your journal is like a playbook. So you need some plays, like any sports going into a tournament. I mean, let's say you got 2 teams fighting against each other for something. Let's say you're watching football. I mean, They got a plays. They got plays. They say, all right, guys, we're going to run that play. All right, we're going to run that play against that team. So you need a playbook, and your journal is like your playbook of trading. So you definitely need a playbook, guys. So anyways. So, all right, so perfect. Now I just phased that. So now we can go delete all those zones. And we're going to start from fresh. And yeah, so right now, all right, so let's take a look at it. All right, so some people, I can't remember who requested an Asian session input. So let's take a look on this. Oh, Lee, I'm running over late now. I'm running over time right now. Shit. All right, let's try to do this quickly. All right. So basically, I mean, if you're looking at GJ right now, yes, it was trending up, but now we are in a retracement, right? So if you're looking at GJ on the monthly time frame, if you look at the monthly time frame, you can look at GJ can retrace down to this 382 level where this wick got rejected almost, or it can come down to this golden zone, which is the between the 50 and the 618. So it can come down right over here before coming back up, right? So this is something to keep in mind. Looking at the weekly, same concept, right? Same concept. Price is coming down right now, but it's a retracement down before coming back up. Of course, if we break the support right here, we're going to melt. But until then, we got respected this level and we came back up. So right now, we're still trending down. Daily is still trending down. You know why? Because this, oops, sorry. This high was lower than this high, so we're still printing higher lows, right? So it looked like we're still printing, oops, what the hell? Trending down. Looking at 4 hours, look like we're trending down still. This high closed right here at this level. And yeah, it looked like we're still trending down, but let me show you here something. No, okay, we're good. Perfect. Sorry, I thought I saw something. Let me see something very quickly. Bam, bam, bam. All right, so we're coming down here, came back up here. All right, so perfect. So we close here, coming back down. All right, so we're good. All right, so now this is a retracement up before coming back down. And let's take a look on the 1 hour. Oh, actually, let's put our zone on the 4 hour. So this is where I start to put my zone. This is on the 4 hours. So if you watch me doing live stream on the morning, this is how I do it. I always put my zone on the 4 hours. So very basic, right? So I'm going to put my zone right here. I got a zone right here. So I'm trying to do that pretty fast right now because I'm running over time right now. All right, so perfect. So this is pretty good, right? So I'm going to be looking at buys basically over 250, but until then, I think we're going to retrace down now at this stage. If we do break 250, I'm probably going to be looking at buys, like I said. But for sure, safer buys going to be above like 750 because at this stage, we're going to be breaking this high. We're going to have a break of structure. But until then, we're still in a bearish structure. Looking at H1. H1 did a break of structure, right? So basically, this high was respected. You know, if you see this zone right here, this is why I was looking for sell earlier this morning mainly. And once this got rejected and closed back like this is where I started to look at buys. But yeah, so now we got a break of structure right here on H1. So this can be a start of the retracement up on the lower time frame. So it can be a little tricky, but if we respect this major QP, I have a good feeling that we're going to go test this major QP right here. Because most of the time when we start trending, like now we start trending, we print in like higher high, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And now if we respect this major QP and we stay above and create a new high, we're going to keep pushing up. So this is my thought about it. But again, this push up was news. So you got to keep that in mind. So the problem is news, sometimes, most of the time, it gets corrected. So if it gets corrected and comes back down, we're still going to be looking at sells. So this Asian session is going to be tricky. But yeah, be careful because the Asian session doesn't have a lot of volume usually. It can be really tricky for entries. So but if we do break 152 though major QP and stay under, yeah, you got some clean traffic here to go retest this low for sure. So yeah, this is my little input quickly on this Asian session. But if you want to make sure I might send some. Actually, I'm going to play hockey, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna send any any input tonight because I'm gonna be playing hockey. But if you want some input, sometimes I do randomly send what I'm looking for, trades idea. I do send them on Telegram. So the link is in the description right here. If you click on the Linktree link, you're gonna get all my links. You get the Academy link, you get the Telegram link, you get the My Broker link, you get everything you need, right? So the link's in the description right there. So, all right, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Oh, let me see if we have any last question before I close. Sure, why not? Okay, thank you. Perfect. All right. Simba, all right. Hey, good night. Good evening, Simba. Simba is one of our students. So welcome, welcome. Cheers, guys. This is the last one. Cheers. All right, guys. Very, very happy that you guys were here. Hopefully, you guys learned a lot. So thank you very much for being here. And I'm going to be live tomorrow morning. So make sure you don't miss it. Spread the word. And we're going to be live at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Yes, if you look at the banner on YouTube, it says 5:30, but I changed the time for summertime. So summertime is going to be at 6:30. So 6:30 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning, we will be live. And that's going to be your last chance to enter the draw to win 5 access to our live trading session, the private live session. All right. So thank you very much, guys. Have a great evening. Take care. Good night. Good night, Simba. Salut, Rome. Salut.